Us now from Blackman Charter Township and the Local Development Finance Authority Board, Dave Elwell. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, Bart.
Welcome to the show. Nice to see
Thank
you. You picked the hottest day of the year for your outdoor in the middle of an empty field event.
Let's be clear, I didn't pick it.
Will there be a tent today?
There is a tent.
Yes.
I drove by late yesterday to make sure that was up. Debbie Kelly and crew have been working hard to get all that done. So, yep, it's going to be a scorcher though.
This is exciting. So 140 acres shovel ready in your township. Talk a little bit about what went into this project.
So it has been a long time in coming. Smart Park is part of the Blackman LDFA, which is Local District Financing Authority, and that was established in 1991. And then the Smart Park portion of it came afterwards. There's two sections to the Smart Park South, which is south of County Farm Road, and this new section north, 140 acres that is available to build on. The parcel itself was actually 181 acres, and that 181 acres was the site of the original county poorhouse, or poor farm it was called. That was established in 1839. I think you had my friends Ken Wyatt and Linda Haas on a couple months ago talking about the cemetery there. But so the original one burned in 1886, got rebuilt. The county adopted a millage in about 1960 and then built the new medical care facility on Lansing Ave, moved all the residents there. The second building burned down before it could be torn down, and the property was then sold off. The Jenkins family bought bigger part of the property. Seventh-day Adventist bought a small portion of it. They built the school there adjacent to where the county poor farm used to be, and the Jenkins family has been farming that land since the mid-century. And I believe the original portion south of County Farm Road was purchased from the Jenkins family as well. I think that was 80 acres, and now we have this 181 acres. So good thing. That's been in the works for 4 years ago, I think, is when the property was bought.
Across the street from Technique and Chemitol
Yes.
and Tech. So you're hopeful that we'll get developments like that?
We are. Of course, that whole area is LDFA. Part of it is Smart Park. Chemitol, or BASF now, and Technique are in the Smart Park. TAC is not, because it's been there so long. I think 1991 is when it went in. But there's been a lot of development in the LDFA in that time. I think $156 million in real and personal property, 1,100 jobs. TAC is one, I think, that went from 55 jobs at inception to 950 now.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
incredible.
So getting the land, so that's not, the end all and be all. It's in order to make it attractive to develop, you've got to put essentially a ton of money into it.
You do, Bart, and actually, I didn't realize how long I've been sitting on the Blackman LDFA board, but it's been, I think, since 2006. And we fretted about the purchase of that 181 acres. It was a lot of money. I think it was $905,000 is what we paid for that. And that is a lot of money, and you need to remember it's taxpayer dollars. But an LDFA is set up on the premise of capturing those taxes and then using them for a purpose like this, which is the advancement of more area to attract businesses into. And when I sat on the county board, I remember a number of years ago, we took a trip around the county. I think it was Tim Rogers that organized that, to look at properties in different townships that were closest to being shovel ready. And I think it was a given that everybody agreed that this property in Blackman was the most shovel ready property that we had. And of course, we have everything that's there. We have sewer there, water there, high-speed internet. Consumers Power has high-pressure gas there, high-voltage electric there. Some of those things are being upgraded. For instance, the sewer is being upgraded in size and looping the system back to operate more efficiently. And those are the useful things that the LDFA capture funds are used for and what they're destined for. And we're excited about that and the prospects it brings to drawing more business in.
And 5.9 million also coming from an EDA grant, which is great to put some of that money to use, right?
It is, and then another, I think, almost $1.5 million from the Blackman Sewer Fund, Sewer and Water Fund, to enhance the sewer system. And it's not just serving the Smart Park, it's to make the system more efficient by looping it back. And the road improvements, of course, the first phase is going to be in the Smart Park, getting the roads in, the curb and gutter in, the sewer and water done. Second phase will be the roads, which happens next year, and that includes not just the strip from Blackman Road to Airport Road, but improvements to Deering Road. I think at least a flashing warning light there, and probably other improvements. And Springport and Shirley Drive, if you're familiar with that intersection, will have upgrades done as part of that too. And part of the bigger part of it in front of the Smart Park is widening the road a little bit, adding sidewalks on both sides, putting a traffic light in at what's called Technology Drive. The road into the Smart Park will have a different name. But as you know, Bart, I spent quite a bit of time out there working on the cemetery, and I was surprised by the amount of foot traffic and bike traffic down the road. And the road itself is narrow. I think the road base there is over 100 years old and probably been the same width all that time. But there are a lot of employees that traverse on foot that way. And of course we have the trailer park, which you can see in the graphic here, with a lot of traffic by too. So just a lot of good things happening there.
3:30 this afternoon, the groundbreaking. Dave will be there along with federal and state authorities, the Enterprise Group, Blackman Township, the Jackson County Road Commission, Department of Transportation, Jackson County.
JC
Enterprise
Dot.
Group, JC Dot, yep, great cooperative effort, hard work by everyone involved.
We'll see you there this afternoon.
Very good, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Dave Elwell from the Blackman Charter Township, LDFA. More of the morning show after this.